it's just been amazing, man. I don't have a lot of entrepreneurial experience in my background, so I'm kind of green. So you guys have helped me more than I can ever find words for.
Wow.
Seriously.
Hey guys, so here we are on the VIP Financial Ed channel. Hopefully you guys recognize the face sitting next to me, Mr. Brix. This is Robert Glover from Brix Fitness. Amazing channel, amazing content on YouTube. I had the honor of actually being with him and Candace when those guys went flying past 400,000 subs.
Yes,
they were in Colorado at the time.
Yep.
Super exciting. In fact, it was really weird because we were sitting at dinner when it happened, or just before it happened, and there was this entire 30-minute fireworks show that went off. It was pretty magical. So what I wanted to do was just kind of cut a quick video and give you guys some updates. I know it's been a while since we've shared, hey, what's been going on, and there's really no better review than straight from the horse's mouth on who we are, what we stand for, what can you expect. I think there's a lot of fear and trepidation surrounding taking steps to progress and develop ourselves personally and professionally. Hiring coaches, I think, is a big obstacle to overcome. And so, to be able to showcase personal stories and victories and use case studies, I just think it's the best way for you guys to get a sense of what is possible. So we're actually sitting here right now in an investment property that we recently purchased, and we invited Brix and Candace out. They've become dear friends. That's one thing I love about this platform, and just in general, the careers that we've built, is that we go into a lot of these things, with a professional intention, and it leads into lifelong friendships.
Yeah.
And that's happened a lot with me. And so these guys are just dear friends. But I wanted you to take a minute and just kind of give everybody some updates in your own words, and kind of tell people what your experience overall has been, and then maybe we can kind of narrow down into some more detailed results.
So I've been working with VIP for about 6 months now, getting coaching services. And Joe, my coach Joe, he's honestly, I was telling Matt, he's one of my favorite human beings, period. He's helped me peel back so many layers in my psyche, and helped me change my perspective on a lot of things, which has been a game changer for me. As far as, he's very professional. It's a fun conversation, which normally, because, I've had coaching sessions before, and it's not always a fun experience. And that's one thing with Joe. He makes it fun. I definitely learn a lot every single time I talk to him. He's always on time. He's always very thorough with his notes. When he sends me the email that kind of wraps up the conversation, I'm always super impressed that he's able, because while we're talking, the conversation flows well, but his note taking is amazing, which is very helpful, because to be able to reference the email that Joe sends me, I go back to that email all the time. When I'm trying to, like when he outlines the action items and that sort of thing. So that's a very valuable feature to the coaching service, and it's just been amazing, man. Because my background, I don't have a lot of entrepreneurial experience in my background, so I'm kind of green. So you guys have helped me more than I can ever find words for.
Wow.
Seriously.
It's such an honor, and I see it, I see the growth, because there's so much from your end that we require for it to be a successful relationship.
Yeah.
We try and be really upfront about that on this channel, that we're only as good as you guys. And the same thing is true with his program. When you're talking about fitness, you can carry around as many gym memberships as you want to. It's not really going to do anything for you through your billfold or wallet.
Yeah.
So, it really does boil down to the action, and they've done a phenomenal job of really stepping into their discomfort.
Yeah.
And we even had some, I would say, some pretty good breakthroughs today,
For sure.
And these breakthroughs are going to result in exponential increases of income.
Yeah.
Right? I'm talking taking 6 figures income and creating multiple 6 figures income, many 6 figures income, and the long term, meaning realistically a couple short years, not months, multiple 7 figures a year. And so really, really amazing students and coaching members, which makes it easier for us. And if you've never had coaching before, that's really what you want to expect, guys. You need to expect that somebody who has years and years or even decades worth of experience more than you is going to have a viewpoint that contributes positively to your analysis, right? It's up to you to decide what's best for you to pursue. So you're always in charge. But by just introducing new things to think about, it shifts expectations.
For sure.
I think we even today kind of started in one direction, and then by the end of the brainstorming, it was a completely different direction that we would be heading.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it so amazing, right? Because initially that game plan changed from what it was to what it is now for both of us, right? But I think without having all of those perspectives and options to consider, we maybe never would have ended up on that, or at least not as quickly.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the biggest values of having coaching in general, is having a second and a third brain involved in your strategy, in your strategizing process. You know, these guys obviously have way more experience at this than me, so I value their input. So, and that's another thing that Joe's really good at. I'll give him my ideas, I give him my insights, and he kind of takes it and molds it and helps clarify some steps, right? And that's me. I'm an idea guy. I have tons of ideas, but Joe helps me set out clear action items, which is profoundly helpful for me.
I love that you and Candace are always on the same page too. Say hi, Candace.
Hi.
Candace is over there.
She's back there.
She's back there working. How's the coaching going on your end, do you think?
You got to come. You got to
feel
come
good?
closer, baby. Yeah.
So, talking about price, right? Our YouTube audience gets a discount. So let's say you're paying about $300 a month, a little less than that. How is that compared to what you're getting?
Tenfold,
Yeah.
at least. It's one of the best investments that anyone can make. I'm such a believer in coaching. I'm such a believer in mentorship, and it's hard to find mentors. So to be able to hire a coach that has experience and has been successful at doing something that you're trying to do, there's nothing that can compete with the value you get from that.
So this is Candace.
Hi.
Candace,
It's my wife
Yep. Candace and
and my business partner.
That's right. So Candace and Robert are really good team members, and you know they go through the same ups and downs and struggles that any couple who work in close proximity do. I mean, Kellyanne and I both work from the same space also, even though we have two separate businesses, and we still encounter a lot of that as well. And man, I got to tell you, when you can have a spouse or a significant other that is on the same team with you, even if you're not necessarily working in the same business, but you have the support, and you also are in some ways equal participants in the decision making,
Yeah.
that will create light years of advantages in terms of progress as well. So while it's not possible for everybody to get their significant other on the same page, you should always be working towards including that person for your own benefit, for your family's benefit, for the legacy's benefit. So how has the experience been for you? Because I know coaching for you in this capacity is also really new, right? And talking about money, and this is all a really kind of new experience overall in your case too.
Yeah, it helped me completely switch my mind frame around the whole situation. Everything we've learned, I've learned how to think about it differently to be more productive and more successful, and not have fear involved.
And she was such a conservative person when we first started working together regarding things like credit and not using debt. She was always taught to pay for everything with cash, and credit was bad. More of a Dave Ramsey type of mentality.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that mentality, but it's not the same thing as an abundance mindset. So you have to decide whether you want to focus on being more scarcity minded or more abundance minded, which audience members of this channel are focused on abundance. So if you're looking at creating extraordinary wealth, you're not going to do it by worrying about spending hours and hours cutting out coupons. It's not how we focus. We focus our energy on making 10 times what we could save by trying to cut corners and so forth. So at the end of the day, this has been a phenomenal experience so far. 6 months in, it's been really, really amazing. And we're so grateful for the friendship. We love you guys.
Likewise,
Very
man.
proud of you.
We love you guys too, man.
It's been awesome, guys. And hopefully this helps you. And we're going to continue to update. Drop a like on the video if you guys want us to continue to bring Brix She goes by Cami online, guys, so you can check out her vlog. She's got some amazing content. Very, very entertaining. I love watching Candace's stuff. Look, the neat thing is watching people continue to grow their own personal brands, and I think that there is more potential in doing that than almost anything nowadays. And so she's a really wonderful example, and you'll see how her audience engages at extreme levels compared to what most people see. She gets the same number of views with under 10,000 subscribers that I get with 155,000 subscribers. So really good content, very entertaining. Obviously watch Brix Fitness as well to get your physical health right. Robert's always helped me, constantly working on mindset with that as well. And I've made a lot of big shifts, even though it's come with a lot of resistance and challenges and mental roadblocks for me too, that I would have never made without their assistance. So become a subscriber to their channel too, guys. But beyond that, make sure that you guys are checking out all the videos, and when the time's right, you know, get coaching yourself. Get that free coaching session if nothing else. What do you have to lose? Get a free coaching session. Let's make some big changes in your life. We'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.
So look, I put my brother onto your videos, and he's like, listen, matter of fact, look, we got it on the TV right now. I told him to check out some of your videos, and he said since he started watching your videos, his credit score has gone up. And I told him I'll make a little video
I'm about to hold it right here.
letting him know, because I figured you'd enjoy hearing that.
Look right here. It went up.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
This was February 20, and that's March 11.
You probably can't see it, man, but it's showing the graph. Can you take? No, I can't turn it around. Let me see. Yeah, you can see it now. So this is him, and then after he watched your channel, boom, it went up.